Shout out to you, Capital City Carter.
What up, everybody? It's Capital City Carter, and you hear about a lot of rappers. It may seem almost too easy to blow up sometimes, but a real challenge is retaining the attention you get after a big song. There could be a lot of reasons for this, but the main thing about these one-hit wonders is that you don't hear about them afterwards. So what happened to some of these people we haven't heard about in a while? Let's get into this. Kirko Bangz is most known for his song Drank in My Cup, released on September 16th, 2011. The song debuted at number 96 on the Billboard Hot 100 and peaked at number 28 on that chart, and got to number 1 on the Hot Rap Songs chart. This success got him a spot on the XXL Freshman list of 2013, and he used getting on that list to promote his mixtape Progression 3 with features from YG, Wale, and Nipsey Hussle, among others. He then signed with Atlantic. Under Atlantic in 2014, he released Progression 5, Young Texas Player mixtape. This tape had features as well, such as Bun B and Riff Raff. Already out of his prime by now, he signed with 300 Entertainment. He planned to release an album called Bigger Than Me, but most of the songs wanted to put on it were owned by Atlantic, so it never came out. His last project on Spotify is Back Flossin', released September 23rd, 2016. It's clear that if Kirko Bangz wasn't talking about the drink in his cup, people didn't want to listen to him, so he didn't see success.
Gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring, gold all in my watch.
In 2012, All Gold Everything charted in the top 40 of the Hot 100 and was the biggest song off of Trinidad James' first mixtape, Don't Be Sensitive as Fuck Every Day. This was also the biggest song of his career. In December of 2012, Trinidad James signed with Def Jam, which allowed his mixtape to be available on iTunes. His follow-up, 10 Piece Mild, was supposed to release on August 13th, 2013, but it actually came out on Halloween of 2014. The reason for that was in 2014 in August, Trinidad James said he was dropped from that label but still releasing it under them, so it was for free. Nobody who worked on it would get any compensation because he said he was broke. After this, no one really paid attention to him, but he still makes albums and songs today.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family, credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.
On December 15th, 2015, hip-hop got one of the biggest songs of the 2010s era with Panda. A lot of people around the time, particularly around the app Vine, liked the song, as well as Kanye West, who signed Desiigner to Good Music, and he was featured on The Life of Pablo. Big accomplishments to what seems like an up-and-coming rap star. Then Desiigner announced his first album called Life of Desiigner would drop soon. He then made an appearance on the XXL cover and released his first mixtape, New English. On September 8th of 2016, New York police got a call that Desiigner had pointed guns at someone. Oxy and guns were found in the car, and he and others received charges, but was cleared of these 4 days later when it was found that these items belonged to the driver. This alone could be enough to keep some casual listeners and music heads from not listening or promoting you due to the stigma you just got around your name. Also, everything we talked about happened in 2016. Life of Desiigner dropped in May of 2018. 7 songs, no features, met with mixed reception, if any at all. Desiigner has some name for himself, but that name is in the past now.
First, let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche. I don't want it if that ass don't sit like a horse. I be ballin'.
Another song that went viral on Vine was Nasty Freestyle by T-Wayne. The beat for this song was not one of T-Wayne's, and once it started blowing up, a label claimed that they would delete the song if he didn't sign to them. So that's what T-Wayne did. But the label actually never said this. T-Wayne's manager did. The label trusted T-Wayne's songs would go viral like the first one, and never pushed the songs that much. But T-Wayne says he had not worked as much because he expected the label to do their part. T-Wayne also says he had a horrible manager and claims he was the fault of his downfall and that he didn't go anywhere and wouldn't release music because of how controlling his manager was. And he said the music didn't feel like him.
He was like, every song I was making, he'd be like, you should do this, you should do that. Like, he felt like, it was basically him making all the decisions, bro. Like, I feel like I was brainwashed, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude stole hella money from me. And this was in between all the time. I was literally making songs. Like, people always say I disappeared. I didn't disappear. I was making songs this whole time. But I feel like none of it was me. None of the music I was doing was me.
In 2018, he started doing skits on Instagram, and it gave him a little boost back to his career and gave him some new followers, but stopped after some people around him told him to stop. Today, he still makes skits and promotes his music on Instagram and TikTok, as well as making YouTube videos, and still makes music today. If you're interested further, he made a whole video talking about it on his channel, and hopefully I remember to link that hoe in the description.
Zans don't make you, Zans gon' take you, Zans gon' fake you, Zans gon' betray.
The tale of Lil Xan is a complete downfall from the start. The song Betrayed was popular and the main promotion from his album Total Xanarchy that came out later. After this, Lil Xan was mocked for being trash and also making the claim that Tupac made boring music. The same claim would lead to a confrontation at a gas station where a gun was involved, and Diego was the one who had it. He wanted to change his rap name to Diego, but believed it was less recognizable than Lil Xan. He broke up with his girlfriend after believing she was faking a pregnancy, and from my knowledge, the last time he was seen was on Death to Mumble Rap 2, which is something I really wish I didn't see. That is the unfortunate tale of Lil Xan. And that's the video. If anything in this video is interesting, then go ahead and subscribe, because I'm getting the video out every week. I know I'm one day late this time, but anyway, comment about who was the most interesting to you, and there's plenty of one-hit wonders, so I could do a part 2 at some point. And yeah, I'm out.
I got up out the bed ballin'. Magic Johnson woke up in the Asher Mountain.